are evicting thousands of settlers they say are encroaching on the protected Masai Mara forest, the source of several rivers feeding lakes across East Africa. The settlers from a certain community there in Kenya say they were duped by wealthy landowners into buying fake titles to public land. But as John Ndiso now reports from Narok, authorities have neither prosecuted the well-connected chits nor offered those evicted any compensation.
Samuel Towet has lived in the Masai Mara forest for 3 decades. But when the police arrived in early July, he says they destroyed his flour mill shop, which he depended on to provide for his 2 wives and 14 children.
The police arrived in a lorry and began to disperse people. If they found you, you were in trouble. You were beaten very badly.
Police deny such heavy-handed force was used when they began evicting about 12,000 settlers in the Masai Mara forest. This is not the first such eviction. Kenyan authorities say settlers have for decades encroached on this protected forest, occupying land illegally and threatening an ecology upon which all of East Africa depends.
Let the world realize the moment we look at the right of a few at the expense of the majority, which is actually trans-country, because we are talking about Egypt, we are talking about Tanzania, we are talking, then that is the end of it. The climate change they are trying to stop will definitely overtake us.
The Mara Forest Complex is the source of multiple rivers that drain into Lake Victoria. Starting point of the River Nile, the world's longest river and ecological backbone for Egypt, Ethiopia and Sudan. But since the 1990s, as much as a quarter of the tree cover destroyed through illegal logging and settlements. The settlers say they paid for what they thought were title deeds to the land, but in many cases was sold fake documents.
Don't think the people you see came here for free. They came here because of the Maasai. There is no way I would have left my farm in Bomet to live forcefully on someone else's land. It was sold to us.
But while authorities evict settlers to protect the forest, they offer no compensation and little effort to prosecute the landowner who sold them the fake titles. The current wave of evictions has revived deep political tensions between the displaced Kalenjin villagers and the Maasai community.